Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel KS Automation. So in this video, I gonna share about how to create a runtime client in FactoryTalk View Studio SCADA. If you're new on my YouTube channel, so please hit the like button and subscribe my YouTube channel for never miss new update. So let's get started. So you can see here icon, you can see here launch AC client. It is an icon of client, so click on it. So here you can see three options. So I will explain what is the difference between in three options. So first is, you can see create a FactoryTalk View SE client configuration file. So if you want create a first time client, if you want to create a new client, so you want to click create a FactoryTalk View SE configuration file. And for edit an existing FactoryTalk View SE FactoryTalk View client configuration file means you already created a client, but you want to edit something in client. And last is run an existing FactoryTalk View SE client configuration file means you already created a client and you want to run client. So for run client you want to choose this option. For edit you want to choose this option, and for create, that is I am going to explain. For click on create a FactoryTalk View SE client configuration file. So in step 1 you can see file client file name. So you can see in step 1 file name and location. So you can write any name of the file according to you. Example, learning. And next is store location. You can store where you want this client. So click on three dot. You can see here three dot, and it is here. From here browse for folder. You can browse any folder where folder you want to put client. Example, Y, YouTube. So click on OK, and click on, you can choose any folder. You click on continue. So startup component, step number 2. In step number 2 you can see here application type. In application type, network distribution, second is network station, and third is local station. So for if you are developed SCADA in network distribution, so you want to choose network distribution. And if you are created SCADA in network station, so you want to choose network station. And another third is local station. If you created SCADA in local station, so you want to choose local station. So most of the SCADA is created in this SCADA is I created in local station, so that's why I am selecting local station. So connect to the application type. So you can connect, you can see here. So connect to application. If you, when you click on this down arrow, so one pop-up will be appear, and you can see, you can choose your application, which application you want to create runtime file. And language, initial language, always remember, if you are created FactoryTalk View SCADA in initial language United States, so before here initial language will be United States English. If you created in another language, so you want to choose from here another language. Initial display means whenever client will be open, so first display will be open that you are selected in that you are selected in initial display. So click on initial display. Example, for my case I am selecting animation. Okay, so display parameter, I will explain in coming videos what is a display parameter and how to use display parameter. Also client key, I will explain in my coming videos, client key and startup macro. From startup macro you can use for header footer, and for another option you can use for header footer and display. I will explain in my coming videos what is the startup macro and also shutdown macro. So next, advance. So for advance, step number 3, in step number 3, first step, you can see here client window background color. It is a background color of the client. You can choose any color for client window background. It's not more important, but if you want you can choose. Example dark green. Apply, select dark green, click on apply, select dark green. Example dark green, select dark green and click on OK. Multi mirror, I will explain in my coming video what is a multi mirror. And window size. Window size is the most important, because whenever client will be open, so window means display size of the total display size, client size of the window. Window size means client size. So here you can see two options. One option is, in one option, maximize window. It will be maximized automatically according to your laptop or desktop, and a specific client window size in pixel. You can edit, you can enter particular size, height, width and height for client. Next is allow client can be resized. You can resize your client, resize, observe my word, resize. You can resize client in runtime. Most of the case, maximize size window at runtime, it must be select. And allow client to be resized. You can resize if you want resize in on runtime your client. So client means your display, so you can resize. So click on this icon, but most of the case here not select. If you create a client, so it will be untick. So title bar, it will be also untick. If you want title of the want any title top of the client or display, you can write here title. Title will be appear in runtime client of the top of the window. So system menu bar button. System menu bar button means close button. It is a system menu bar button, close button. You can see here. So system menu and close button. It is a system menu close button. And next is so minimize and maximize button. If you select, so in the runtime you will able to see close system menu close button. And if you select system menu close button and so minimize and maximize button, you able to be see minimize and maximize button. But always remember, most of the case for client it will be untick. So diagnostic, it is important. If you want, or so you can select so diagnostic list. So diagnostic list means if in the client or in SCADA any error will come from the field, or in a SCADA any error in the system, you can, or if you operate the system, you can see all diagnostic in diagnostic list at runtime. If you open valve, if you close valve, you will able to see command of the valve. Example. So If you want, you can check, you can select, and if you not want, so you can untick. Next is security and debugging. In the security and debugging, you can see here enable auto logout setting. It is a by default 99. It is a by default 10 minutes. 10 minute means it client will be automatically disconnect from runtime. Runtime automatically will be log out after 10 minutes, or you can choose 10 to 99 minutes, 1 to 99 minutes. So it will be untick. If you want example, if you want client will be closed after 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, which when 1 to 10 minutes, between 1 to 10 minutes. So click on checkbox and enter the number from between, please enter the number between 1 to 99 minutes. After the example you entered 10 minutes, example you entered 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, client will be shut down automatically. So it will be untick. Open FactoryTalk View client view, open FactoryTalk SE view only. If you select this checkbox, so what will be happen? On runtime, you cannot operate SCADA. You can only see and you can only view operation of the SCADA. You not able to operate of the SCADA from runtime. Disable switch to another application. If you select this checkbox, so what will be happen? You cannot you unable to open. You cannot open any other application if you select disable switch another application. Observe this word, disable switch another application. Any other application will not open. If you can open another application after restart the computer. If you want another application, open another application, so you want to restart your computer or PC, so you can open another application. So it will be also untick. If you want, you can tick. If you want to only, if you want your PC, in your PC, example you want your PC, in your PC or laptop or desktop, open will run only FactoryTalk View SE SCADA client. So click on checkbox, disable another application and save. Allow display code debugging. I don't know what is this means. Allow display code debugging. Next is other option. So in other option you can see maintain client connection. Client connection. Client will maintain connection. Client will maintain connection from FactoryTalk View checkbox, always must to check. Next, navigation tracking. You can track navigation of, if you want track navigation of display, you can track. How you want? It is another method. I will explain in my coming video. If you don't know, so please comment in comment section. I will be make separate video on navigation, how to track navigation of FactoryTalk View Studio. Means example, if you switch one display to another display, so what will be happen? You can see which display you switched from previous to next display. Enough. In simple word, on font size history, font size in history list. If you font size of the history list, you can select font size of the history, means navigation. Next is on screen keyboard. You can select on screen keyboard. If you select on screen keyboard, you will be open on screen keyboard. When screen will be open, you can enter operator entry. Always use screen keyboard. Screen keyboard means screen of the FactoryTalk View client always will be open. If you want, you can select otherwise it will be deselect, and save and click on run. So you can see FactoryTalk View. You can see View Side Edition is running. You can see client background color is dark green that I was selected. So client is opening. So you can see client has been open. So you can switch from one screen to another screen. Example, display 4, from display 4 to display 1, display 4, display 1. You can see here animation 1, animation 4, animation 1, animation 4, animation 1, animation 4. How to open header on in runtime with using macro in FactoryTalk View Studio. So if you new on my YouTube channel, so hit the like button and subscribe my YouTube channel for never miss new update. So let's get started. In my previous video, I already told how to create display and how to do display setting. So I hope you already created. Click on display and you can see here one option of the duplicate. Duplicate means same display setting will be duplicate automatically. You can write header and press on enter key. You can see here header and right click, Control A, unwanted polygon and button will be delete. So click on delete. Right click, display setting. So you can see here size. You can see here a specific size in pixel. You want to change this size because header size will be not 1080. It header size will be near about 100 or 150. So you can set according to you. Example 120, and title bar will be deselect. Click on OK. So header has been created. Here you can put a button. So right click, select button and select here. You can see his style of the button. You can choose border, rest and wavelet. Example, rested. And action in action, what you want to do? Example, you want to, when you will be press on this button, you want to open animation display 1, animation 1 display, not animation 1 display. You can open any display, which display you want to open from the header. So double click on press action. You can see here command wizard. From command wizard, click display and is display in display navigation. You can see display open and run specify graphic display file. Click on it and file, click on animation. Okay, it is the other option. I will tell you, I will create a video on this topic. Click on finish, and in up appearance you can write animation -1, and you can change the journal style of the button. What style? Back style of the button you can select transparent, gradient or solid, which you want. Fore color means test color of the button, back color means back color of the button, pattern color means pattern color of the button, and font means font color, font of the button, font of the button test. Example, century. Century, and select here size. You can see here size, you can choose any size, which size you want, and you can select bold, italic, underline, or if you want to know more about, so click on 3 dot. One pop-up will be open. You can see font, font style and size, and streak out and underline. Click OK. You can also image setting. You can apply here box rule. 1 box, 2 box setting complete, and 3 box setting complete. Box rule is a very good rule. You can apply anywhere for learning purpose. So 1 box setting has been completed, 2 box setting has been completed. In the 3rd block setting, you can see image setting. You can choose any image, which type of image you want. Example, image, arrow, but one thing, and up appearance. For up appearance you can write, you can see here same as right appearance. It will be same as right appearance like up appearance. If you want change, so checkbox will be deselect and you can change. But for display animation, you don't want to change. Disable appearance, you can disable this button from any tags or any expression. Click OK. You can see here image and also arrow. So right now I am going to deselect image. Click OK, and one is example. One animation button is completed. Example 1 2 3 4 5 page 1 2 3 4 and 5 page. Select right, select, and you can select right, select all. Here you can see align top, and you can see here space horizontal and also space vertical. What you want to change? You want to change only you want to change only text of button and also command of the button. So text of the button how will be changed? Up appearance. First command of the button will be changed. Second animation 2. So here only change will be animation 1 to 2, and also animation 2 in the text. Copy. So okay. And for animation, for animation 3 display, it will be changed 1 to 3. In up appearance also change 1 to 3. Okay. Display 4, it will be changed only 1 to 4, and up appearance 1 to 4. Apply, And for animation display 5 action, also you can choose for practice, right click, and most recent use you can see here, display open and run specify display graphic file. Animation 5, OK, finish, and appearance animation 5, OK, it will be safe. So one step has been completed. Step number 2, you know, in initial condition, display of the width and height of the display is, width of the display is 1920 and height of the display is 180. But in this case, if you created one separate header, so you want to minus header height to display height. So right now header height is 120, so 1080 minus 120, how much? 1080 minus 120 equal to 960. So here it will be 960. And OK, one another things, display setting, here title bar will be deselect. OK, and save. Also for second animation display it will be changed 960. OK, it will be save. Animation display 3, right click, display setting 960. OK, save. Animation 4, right click, display setting 960. OK, save. Display number 5, right click, display setting 960. It will be also safe. Now step number 2 has been completed. In step number 3, what you want to do, you want to create a macro. So what is the macro? So right click, click on new. So double click on macro, you can see here graphic and graphic, in the graphic navigation. Display open and run specify graphic display file. You can choose header. OK, most important thing, you want to choose window position, where which position header will be open. You can open top of right corner, and also you can open top left corner, bottom left corner, bottom right corner, center of screen, center of top screen, center of bottom screen, and you can see multi option. You can see center of left side, center of right side, oh, dock on top. So you want to select dock to top and finish. Wow, very nice. And which display you want to open in initial, double click. Example, you want to open from macro initial display, click on most recent use display and right click. What you want to do, click example, you want to open animation 1. In my case animation 1, you can open any display. OK, wow, very nice. Finish, and it will be close. You can write here client startup. So client has been created, sorry, macro has been created. So what you want to do in step number 3, you want to create runtime client. Click on create a FactoryTalk View SE configuration file. Click on it and click on, you can write here client file name, start client 1. Click on continue. लोकल स्टेशन अपना टॉपिक है ना. Connect the application. You can connect with, you can connect any application, which application you want to, in which application you want to open header. So click on it. Step number, you can use here box rule initial language. So initial language will be, which language will be here? Initial language. And is initial display you want, you don't want to select here because you already select in the macro initial display. Select, you can see startup macro, save and run. धीरज बंद कर दो यार, 8:30 के पहले फिर बनाया. So you can see runtime client in progress. You can see client is opening. It is a, you can see display is open with header and with initial display. Initial first display animation display, why is it is open? Because of in the macro I selected. And why initial display is open? Because in the macro I select in the macro first initial display is animation 1 and also header. So you observe header and display not looking any different. If you have multiple button or multiple screen, you can choose header. If you want to open any one screen to any other screen, so without wasting time you can directly open from the header. Example animation 5, animation 4. So thank you for watching my video. If you learn from my video, so please share your friends and keep learning, keep going.